Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. I hope you are well on this Tuesday evening. So we're going to go for about 2 hours of, well, stuff and nonsense really. A bit of retro gaming to get things going. Now, already I can see there's something a bit wrong with the picture. I seem to be super zoomed in. Can you see the full picture, or you can see me just super zoomed in? It might be just my side. How's your picture looking? Sound is good. Can you see the full picture, or can you just see a part of my face there? 'Cause it might be just my setup. Let me know. But anyway, I don't know. Right, so I've got a slightly new setup here because a monitor arrived in the last hour and a half. I've hooked up that as a second monitor. Oh, so it looks okay to you? Okay, that's good. As long as you can see the full picture. On my preview screen, I can just see my orange hat and a bit of my face in the corner. But as long as what you can see is absolutely fine. You can see the Stormtrooper. Oh, good. Thank you. Okay, that's great stuff. So we're off to a flying start because it was all a bit rushed. Thanks to you lot, I've got a second monitor in here, so I can see a lot more stuff. I can see the thanks, Neil. I can see a lot more of the chat. Like beforehand, when I had the low res monitor, everything was a bit squished, and I can only sort of like see a few lines. I had to scroll around. Now I can see a lot more. So yippity doodah. So a big hello to everyone so far in the chat box. There's Njenkin. What was he doing in the chat box? Oh, he was messing about talking to himself. Julie, Brian and Gumdio, hello there. Thank you for joining us. Steve Q, excellent. Always good to see you, sir. Claire's there with us as well. Hopefully I don't miss anyone out. If I do miss anyone out, please forgive me. But I can see everything a lot more clearly. In the red corner, hello there, sir. Hope you are well. Anyone else? Fishpots there? Good. Right, okay, Gumdio, I think I mentioned you, Neil, of course, and Natty Nicky is with us as well. Yes, I don't know what's up with my preview window. It's all up the spout. But anyway, the main thing is you can see me okay, so that is good. The second monitor seems to be working my side, although things are slightly in a different place. I thought, hi Tom. I thought, should I mess about with it should I leave it for a day and then test it? But I thought, no, let's go for it. Now, also as well, I've finally had my hair cut. I've got these rusty clippers in the cupboard. I buzzed it and it sort of like went okay. So my haircut's good. We've got a second monitor and we're super cool. And it's Tuesday, so let's load a game. I think we should load a game, shouldn't we? Yes, okay. A hi to Jason as well. It joins us. Steve Norman there also. Good. So we're going to load a game called Galaxian by Atari Soft in 1984. Now this game is ported from the arcade game Galaxians, I believe, which came out something like in 79 or 1980 by Namco. I think it came out in Japan first. That was that day gap. So this one is right early. There's like two versions of this you can get. One called Galaxians, which came out, I think, a bit earlier. And then this official one by Atari Soft. I think this is the official one called Galaxian, singular. There's only 3 buttons, left, right and fire. So even a Wally can do it. That's just as well. Right, oakley dokley. You know, when I saw that preview box, is when you have a new setup, you always think something's going to go hideously wrong. But when I saw that, right, anyway, good. Right, Galaxian. Atari Soft in 1984. Now, it probably come out, let's get that arrow out of the way. It probably come out on absolutely everything, didn't it? There we go. Taking you back into time. I don't know if maybe because I've got a higher monitor there, I don't know if maybe I'm in slightly higher resolution as well, or whether you notice in such a small window. Good. Right, hello Alf, hello there sir. And also, I see he's not there at the moment, but a big happy birthday tomorrow for Rossi Bossy. Look, I remembered it, and I'm not going to sing as, I saw that conversation on Twitter, I'm not going to sing happy birthday in the style of Marilyn Monroe. So maybe someone else can do that when he arrives. Right, okay, Atari Soft. Right, we are the Galaxians. Mission, destroy aliens. So, you know, it's quite straightforward. They're probably up to no good, aren't they? So the keys of this is Q, W, and P. There's your points there. As usual, because I've had a muck about with the setup, let me know if it's too loud and I'll mess about with it again. Right. Yeah, I do look higher res, do I, Gumdio? Well, that's good then. Because it was just pulling a window off another screen, and it makes sense, doesn't it? If it's pulling it off a higher res window, I look a little bit clearer. Good. Right, S to start the game. Right. Now, first of all, these aliens look a bit docile, almost as if they want me to kill them. Back in the day, there were Space Invaders, and this was an advancement. You know all this stuff. This was an advancement from that because these chaps actually went down the screen as well. Starts off fairly easy, which is quite nice. There's a few good Space Invader games on the Atari 2600 with some corker sounds, but it's Spectrum. Oh, go out. Okay, Jubilee, yes. I see all well. I like Twitter. I don't answer everything, but I answer a lot of stuff and like a lot of stuff as well. Good. Right. Now, it's supposed to be my week off this week, but I knew this was going to happen in advance. Whenever I got a week off, I start writing lists of stuff I can do, and then I take it all the time up without actually having any rest. I did think about earlier watching a film, and then I thought, nah, I'll probably end up reviewing the film. I think that's like a workaholic, isn't it? Really. I don't know if you're maybe the same. I need to chill. I need to relax. But that's got the end of those wave of aliens, and we're on to the next lot. 1984. Now I think they'll start getting a bit menacing. So this is a nice gentle game if you like being attacked by aliens to get us into the mood. After this we'll be playing a game that I've tried to come to the last couple of weeks but run out of time because of the success of those quiz shows like Play Your Cards Right and what was that, Pub Trivia Machine, which might get another outing on a Sunday stream sometime, which I'm thinking about. But yeah, so this time I've put it in for second place, so we're definitely going to get to old Tintin from Hooray, 1929. Right. Hey. Fishbot is on holiday this week too. Well, you know, you can't beat a good holiday. As Cliff Richard sung a song about it in his double-decker bus. Right, so I hope, you know, stressful times at the moment, isn't it, with one thing or another, so I hope you're doing okay. That is always the main thing of the channel, where we all come together, we relax a bit and forget about the everyday nonsense going on and make up our own nonsense in this 2 hours compartment of non-space time. Hooray! Know what I'm talking about? No, I don't either. Now, these stars in the background are all funny colours. They're a bit like hundreds of thousands from a trifle. Nick Jenkins, have you had a lie-in this week? I haven't, Tom, unfortunately. I get up and then I think, right, I could do that graphic, I can do this. There's a big video I'm trying to put together at the moment. I've done a little bit, it's like a jigsaw puzzle, really. It's on the ZX Spectrum games. Recently got up to 750 ZX Spectrum game reviews. So I'm in the process of putting the bits and pieces together to do one of those review videos where we look at 50 of them, the last 50 in like 30-second intervals. So that's occupying me a little bit, doing all the plates and stuff for that. Although I've got the week off, I've got to do some online training for work also, so I've been doing a little bit of that. So you know, and before you know it, it's the evening, isn't it? Before you know it, it's the evening and tipping points on and the chase, and then yeah. I don't know. Hi Rossi, I won't ask you how old you are. Before tomorrow. Well, right. Take these aliens down. Pew pew pew, pew pew. That pew pew, as well as Space Invaders, it reminds me of that Trumpton one that goes pew pew, Palmer McGrew, Cuthbert Dibble Grub. Was that Camberwick Green or was it Trumpton? I don't think there is a game with Trumpton in, is there? Right. Hi Bazza, hope you are doing well, sir, as we take on our third wave of aliens. Now, are these aliens exactly the same each time, or are they just gradually getting more difficult? There seems to be more of them coming down the screen than before. Great to see you, Baz, as well. The feeling is likewise. If you're in this ship as well, if you can just fire out the back for me for a little bit in case we're being chased by some of these aliens, that'd be much appreciated. Before we come to Tintin on the moon, and we don't want these aliens attacking us on the moon, do we? That's the last thing we want. Trumpton, was it Tom Trumpton? That seemed to make sense. Yeah. Hi Paul. They are good sound effects, aren't they? Really. It's these sort of like Space Invader sound effects, like asteroids, anything from the Atari 2600. It just brings back great memories. But my favourite sounds really are not quite like this. The sounds of Attic Attack when the character generates at the start. That just takes me back to being a kid every time. You do get your set sounds, don't they, that you like. Yeah, it's that one for me. It's that one for me. So yeah. Rossi, you're 21 for the 23rd time. Well, that's quite good. It's a good idea, actually. I was thinking of maybe having my birthdays out of order. Like next year, I'll be 95. I mean, that's a bit ambitious. I'll be 95, and then the following year, I'll be 16. Then I'll be 48. It's boring having them all in a row, isn't it? Really. So mix it up a bit. Mix it up a bit. I always hope. Well, I used to think this at school as well. I always hope that there's be some kind of rejuvenation thing. Like Back to the Future, they had it in 2015, where it could add about 30, 40 years onto your life. But you'd have to be quite rich as well, or otherwise you wouldn't want to struggle, would you, for eternity? But yes, live to the age 200. But then the government are probably having you not retiring to the age of 196. I don't think I'd want to work in my current job until I'm 196. That's a bit too far. Right now. Kids always added backstories to these sort of like games, didn't they? Really. If you want to give all of these aliens special names, I'll let you do that. Hi, Elf Boy. Hope you're doing well. We're starting off quite gentle with a bit of classic Galaxian. Come out on a number of systems, maybe called it different things. I think this is the licensed one. I'm not sure if this was the licensed one or the other one called Galaxian. Do you know? Tell you what though, it's such a joy being able to see all the chats there, all along that side. Normally it was just a box squished up the top there. I love it. I love it. So any money that goes into the channel, memberships and all that sort of stuff, co-fires and super chats, it does get invested back. I've got, believe it or not, I saw you having a conversation before trying to guess what hat I was going to wear. I've only got to like 2 baseball caps, but I have, with the money from the channel again, I've ordered to get this a 3rd baseball cap in a very funny colour. Well, it's not that funny colour, but it's like a normal colour. But yeah, I need to get because I've got these headphones, but they fall out of my these earpieces that fall out of my ear. So if I get a bit of tape on it, I could wear some of my trilbies, and then you wouldn't be able to guess which hat I was going to wear for the stream. Although quite often someone says Fez, I don't own Fez. Oh. Yeah, Galaxian by Arctic, wasn't it? This one is by Atari. So which one was the official conversion? Yeah. So I think that ship sounded like a small motorbike then. Is it magenta for Spectrum streams? It could be. It could be. I was playing this game the other day, and it's I can't remember what it was called, but anyway, what a good anecdote, Nick. Yeah, I was playing this game the other day, and I couldn't remember what it's called, but they turned the car was supposed to be silver, they turned it into magenta. Well done. That's my party story over with. Good. Right. The Nick March hat, yeah. I do like that hat in what was that hat the Mad Hatter wears? The Mad Hatter hat. I'm sure it's got a better name than that. Right, let's just have one last go. Score advanced table, Convoy Charger. Right. Galaxian. We are the Galaxian. It sounds like it should be read like through the voice of the Mysterons. You know, what was it? Was it Stingray? Was it Thunderbird? I think it was Stingray. We are the voice of the Mysterons. Yeah, and we're about to bring Stingray. Diddly. One last go as I go completely and utterly crazy. Right. You might be crazy as well. That might be the reason you're in the chat. Now, you might be watching this live. All you lot in the chat box are watching it live, I know, because I can see you, and getting involved in the community to beat stress and just have a bit of fun. You might be just watching in the background there, reading the chat, not getting involved. But either way is good. As long as it's helping you and you're got 2 hours out from whatever you're doing, then that's fantastico. If you're new to the channel and haven't done so far, if you can consider subscribing, that would be great, because that's you never can be 100% certain, but I think it might boost me in the what's the name, the algorithm. I think the main thing that counts is watch time as well. But you know, it's all about numbers. It's all about big numbers. Big numbers, not like my waist size, which is a very small number. Whoa. Right, hang on a minute. Let's get these boys. So, you know, as a kid, I would have liked this game. It's fairly straightforward. You don't have to read loads of instructions. It would have been reminiscent of what you saw down the arcades without putting too much money in it. Bazza's watching the repeat. Okay, fuck you. There we go. I do get the occasional comment. It tends to be mostly on the when it's pre-already gone up, where someone will say, "You're not playing this correctly. Well, you should do this like that." Well, you know, I think I say it on most videos really. It's not about expert gameplay. It's all about having a laugh and a bit of fun. But having said that, on one stream, I think you got me through Trapdoor and Hobgoblin. I think when I was utterly super stuck, so that was quite good. Yeah. Right. Attack, attack, attack. Hi, Squidworth. Hope you're doing well, sir. See, normally your comment will be off my small window, but I can see it now. It's there. Hooray. Right, okay. Oh, I did say hello to Mark Bush. Hi, Mark. Hope you're doing well, sir, this evening. That reminds me, I need to do another Atari 2600 stream at some point. Maybe some bonus hour stream somewhere. I do like the Atari 2600. Nice super I didn't own an Atari 2600, but I always get a nice retro buzz from that because it just shouts different era all over it. It's the 70s. That's my favourite era of films as well. I think I was stuck in that era. The original Alien, 2001, A Space Odyssey. Someone's going to tell me that came out in 1980 now, aren't they? But you know, that sort of general era. The Black Hole from Disney before they bought Star Wars and all that sort of stuff. Right, let's just take out this wave and then we'll do something a little bit more interesting. This is just to warm you up, folks. You won't have to watch this for 2 hours. But I can't guarantee that I won't stop talking. I so should be a DJ. Nick, message yourself again. Get your radio station set up. Yeah, pew, 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 pew. Ooh. Yeah, the second monitor is set up, Squidworth. Something's not displaying quite correctly my side, but everything's okay at your side, I understand. So that's the main thing, but I can see all the chat. I've got bits and bobs up there. I've got stats. What stats have I got? I've got stats that I can see. There we go. 85 people have clicked on the video so far. Well, there we go in total. That's good. Yeah, well, I don't know. Is it? It probably is good, isn't it? Good. It's slowly building. Now it's time for a bit of Tintin. Yep, Tintin on the Moon. It's a game I really need to review on the Commodore Amiga at some point as well. So I've got a note in my diary to do that, to see how it changes. But yeah, there's Tintin, his dog Snowy, Captain Haddock, who's a bit fishy, and the enemy Colonel Jorgen. I can't remember who else is there. Who else is with him? There's one other person who I forget. Thompson and Thompson aren't in this. I know that for sure. Right, Tintin on the Moon. I think we start off with a rocket here, which I didn't show you in the review. I trimmed it off. By its tin code. This is by Infogrames in 1989, so 5 years after Atari Soft. Press any key. Right, here we go. I don't know what he's saying there. Right, okay. I'll do this without a cheat on first of all, but I will redefine the keys. If you haven't seen the review of this one, it's essentially 2 stages. Let's go over and over. One is you're going through space collecting fuel and red energy pods, and the other stage is like a platformer where you're actually on the spaceship putting out fires and trying to take care of that Jorgen fellow. Right, redefine keys. But it's pretty nifty. The graphics are good. Good attention to detail here. They've done really well to avoid colour clash. Yeah, it's pretty nifty. Right, so move left O, move right B, move up Q, down, and what should we do here? Fire button. There we go. Oh, hi Stuart. Hope you're doing well, sir. Hope you're doing well. Excellent. If I've missed any of you, it's because well, I've been a while out. See in the red corners there. I think I said hello to you. I did. I'm forgetting stuff now. Right, let's get out of there. Let's just go to the moon. Go to the moon. Houston, we've got a problem. Whitney Houston. Right. What? 4. That's what I'm looking for. Right. Away we go. Take controls. Right, there's a star. Get the red stuff. We need the yellow stuff as well because that's fuel or time in the next section. Avoid getting hit by these asteroids. Red. Did I get that? I got that. Get the red and the yellow. I used to think when I did the review I thought it's just the red you had to get, but yellow buys you time in the platform stage. And I think red, you get a certain amount of them and you get on to the next stage anyway. But this is good. I don't know how they went about calculating the collision detection on this, but it's blooming awesome. How the hell would you program this? Oh, thank you, Squidworth. Appreciated. Thank you very much. And oh, look, everything's working on the new setup. Right, now, I need to find an extinguisher. Although the camera seems okay, it is on my radar to upgrade that for the vlogs. Oh look, that Jorgen got me. The vlogs tend to go up in 720p, although because I could do them in 1080, but the camera is 320 megapixels. So that's on my list on the far flung future. But thank you, Squidworth. Appreciated, sir. Right, there's a fire extinguisher. Good. Now, we should be able to take out that Jorgen fellow, I hope. Oh, come on, just go up. Put that out now. I think the Jorgen fellow is going to go round in a circle. We can take that out here. Come on, Jorgen. Where is he? I'm sure he's going to... There he is. There we go. So I've taken him out, right? Now, put out the fire, wherever it may be. And then oh, look, that's no good. We don't want him to capture any of our people. Fire. Do, do, do. There's one. Oh. Now, you see as well, on the bottom left, there's a timer thing ticking down, which says 68760. That's why we was collecting all those yellow things for, to, you know, get more time. Oh, I think that Jorgen bloke's going to go make himself not unconscious in a minute. There we go. Oh, he's still dead there. That's all right then. Not sure how much bits of fire we need to put out, but a map would be good. I've rescued him. Show me where the bombs are. Show me where the bombs are. Oh man, I'm getting lost already, and this is probably the most simplest one. Come on, Tintin. Hergé's Adventures of Tintin. Oh, there's something. That's good. We're on up here. Where's Snowy gone? Right. Oh, we've done it. I think we've done it. We've done it, folks. All bombs disarmed. Hooray! Right. Right, off we go again. Now, as you can see along the bottom there, you can see our ship, and that's the progress we're making. So you can see how far we need to get to the moon. Which, we've got a bit of place to go. I think it's about 5 stages to get to the moon, I think. Right, okay. I haven't played Star Fox, Neil. I need to have a look at that one. I don't think Star Fox is even on the list. It might be on the list on another system, Mega Drive or something. Yeah. But, you know, it moves quite fast, doesn't it, this bit? It's really, really clever. I mean, I would have settled for the whole game being like this, to be fair. Good old infograms. Right, now, get the extinguisher. Avoid that Jorgen. Oh, there's the extinguisher there. There he is. Boom. Right, hang on. Now, when he's awake, he'll start kidnapping our people. If they are, you'll see them tied up on the side there. I think as a kid it'd be one of these ones a bit like now. I'd run around knowing roughly what I'm supposed to be doing, but not knowing fully what I'm supposed to be doing. That's pretty much here. But we're on our way to the moon, and that's all that matters. Right, I think we're on our way to the moon. Right, that bit's important. That's an important bit. As I said, I don't know who sent these people to the moon anyway. Whose idea was it? You should have sent some qualified astronauts. That would have been a lot better, wouldn't it? Oh, I've done it. So you might have to collect those 2 things. That is good. Oh, off we go again. So I got caught napping there. I didn't expect to get this far. It took me a bit by surprise, right? I need some yellow stuff, please. Where's all the yellow stuff? Missed that. Yellow stuff. Good. Yellow balls. And I don't know. I said this on the review. I don't know what all these meteorites are doing between the Earth and the moon. It's a little bit scary. If any of those hit into the Earth, there's probably going to be some extinctions. But before you get right into this, it's not the real life. Okay, right. Sorry to scare you there, but it's not real life. Oops, took a bit of a clip. Right, 15,000. Want some more yellows, please? There's one. Get it? Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, craziness. Come on. I fly around the universe in Bible XL5. Or 3, or 2, or any of them. Right. Oh, it's been a bit stingy with the yellow stuff. I can't get that. It's too low. I didn't get it. How low can you go? Cool, this is a long bit, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Right. Okay, there's Snowy. Get the 2 thingamajiggies. The camera looking at... Oh, Jorgen. It was right on me then. That was it. Hi, Scott. I'm okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. I hope you are well as well, sir. Right, that's that thing got. Right. Got around that Jorgen fellow there. Oh, where's the extinguisher? Right, it's that side. Actually, does that mean if we get the thing... The other thing was down here. If we get that... Oh, curses. Right, put out the fires. Do 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 do. Where's that Jorgen fellow? We want to take him out as well. I can't see where he was walking round. Where was he? Maybe we can do it without taking him out. Oh, dog. Look at that dog watching the fire. Get a fire extinguisher, you twit. Snowy the dog. If you are Snowy the dog, then comment below. There he is. Oh, that was the evil man, wasn't it then? Maybe we can do it without taking him out. Don't know. Yay! Well, taking him out anyway. Take me out, do 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 do. So we're in the rocket, going round in circles like some crazy hoodlum. Well, there's a thing down there. That could be it. Couple of fires there. This looks good. This looks good, folks. So this game is definitely doable. I think I would have completed it back in the day. Oh, I was hoping that was going to be the end then. Right, hang on. Bomb, 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 bomb. Sorry, I mentioned I saw the word RoboCop in the comments there. Yeah, yeah. Well done, Paul. Yay! He's done it again. This is much better than I did in the review, and that's with the cheat on. Right. Where are we now? Yeah, see, if you sat with this game for I don't know a day or so, I think you would do it. Fire! Thanks, Claire. Fire! Do do do. I want you to burn. Thanks, Claire. Appreciated. Oh, I like your avatar. I think I saw that before. It's Beaker, the Mad Beaker, the assistant of Professor Bunsen Burner. I'm trying to think, is there any sort of like Muppet Show games? I can't think of any. I've got some Muppet Show Top Trump somewhere, not reviewed. You don't have to review everything, do you? Otherwise, I'd probably review my kitchen table. And I don't think anyone wants to see a review of my kitchen table. No, they don't. They don't, do they? Right. So yeah, thank you for the super chats. They keep the broadband going. Hooray! Excellent, and various other bits and bobbins. Right. Okay. Now I must take at least one. Oh, I've done it. I must take at least one day off this week. Should remember that. I know I'm not going to anyway, because I'm that kind of a person. If there's a spare gap, I'll fill it with something. Oh, look at that. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I feel guilty even when I've been doing nothing about 2 seconds. I think that Jorgen's getting the best of it. We ain't got too much fuel here. About 300. We need the fire extinguisher. Right, that's one of the bits. Time running out. Right, there's something there as well. We need to run through the fire. Don't you do this at home. Right, now, oh, look at that. The time is flashing. The time is flashing. That means we're almost in big doo-doo. That's code for big doo-doo. Oh, we need to get some extra time. Oh, God. It's bigger than that big doo-doo in Jurassic Park. Oh, we're doomed. Energy exhausted. Tintin has failed. Oh no. Good old Tintin. Dun 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 dun. RoboCop. I do like a good RoboCop game. I mean, there's quite a few different versions of RoboCop. It's one of those things that I try and keep the stream varied, but it did cross my mind. Should I do a Batman stream? Should I do a RoboCop stream? I think it'd be a bit samey, all the same ones. Maybe I could do a RoboCop stroke Batman theme, because there's quite a lot of Batman games on the Spectrum. There's a few on the Commodore Amiga. There's quite a few on the Sega Mega Drive as well. I think might be a couple on the Commodore 64. I guess I could mix those together. What we'll do, we'll just do one last space fight, and then we're going to play. Well, a game that's got really great use of colours. I've said this about all three of these games by Little Shop of Pixels. I don't think the author's no longer with us, which is a bit of a shame. But Gloop Troops, he did Gloop Troops, The Lost Crown, and Crimbo. Check out those reviews if you haven't already, but he does great stuff with the graphics. So let's just do one space bit, because the space bit is good, and then we'll push on. We'll push on. So this game, if you've seen the other two streams, we didn't actually get to because we ran out of time with the quiz stuff. There's going to be no quiz stuff this time, so sorry about that. But this isn't a definite. I'm still thinking about it. But there may be a 3-hour, 3.5 stream on Sunday, which is themed called the pub stream, or the virtual stream, where we look at games like to do with pubs, like that pub trivia game. We might look at Play Your Cards Right again. Arcade Pool might get a show in. We might look at a few odd darts games. So, you know, I'll probably get myself a beer. So that's what I might do if you think that you'd like it. I'm not saying it's definitely going to happen, but if you think you'd like that, on a Sunday, possibly, I don't know, 5 to 9. Oh, that's gone up to 4 hours now, or something in that sort of like similar slot. Let me know. Or you might hate that idea and don't want to see it. But equally, let me know, because that'd be my aim to try and get to. And also, giving myself too much work again. But I've got the week off, sort of. I want to get to the blundering as well, which I promised for a couple of weeks and again didn't get to. But we should be okay this time round. Batman, we're going down a pub. Dun 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 dun. We can't go down the pub, so we can be in the pub to us. Virtual pubbing. And I know Play Your Cards Right isn't typically a pub game, but you know we can get it out of the box, can't we? Anyway, good. The time would just go by super fast. Did I say I was just doing the Space Invaders? Oh, Tapper as well, Claire. Well done. Yeah, we could play the what version of Tapper? We could play the Atari 2600 version or the Commodore 64 version. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, definitely Tapper as well. Nice, get a nice bit of root beer. Right, we'll just try and do this stage then, and then we'll get on to the Troops of Gloops. Because I know some people can't see the evening streams. They mentioned that. I thought if I do a weekend one, in theory, you might be able to see a few people, bring a few extra new faces to the channel as well, which is what it's all about, really. Spreading a bit of awareness about the place that there's this fella on the YouTube talking complete nonsense. His gameplay's a bit iffy, but yeah, but he wears a few hats. He hasn't got a Stetson, by the way. No, right. Tapper is great on everything. Thanks, Steve. It pretty much is, isn't it? Really? Alright, okay. Yeah, 180. That come out on the Spectrum, Commodore 61 and Amiga. We'd probably look at that on the Spectrum. There's Wacky Darts as well. Maybe we could look at both if we put them end to end. Maybe a few pool games. But yeah, all pub stuff. But we won't have a barroom brawl. Actually, no, I thought there was a Wild West one there, West Bank, but that's set in a bank, isn't it? The clues in the question. Right. Hey, what game's that from that I just randomly sung? You're going what game's that? That's a bit of trivia for you. I do not know. Perhaps it might be Hypersports. I don't know. Right, let's go. I think there's another game a bit like that called Brian Jack Superstar that I've never played. I've been meaning to play it. I think. Virtual pub. That's right, Neil. Yeah. Nick, you could be the free hat Nick. I could be. What was that guy out of There was a Mighty Boosh, wasn't there? When they was in a band. It was Tony Two Hats. Called Tony Two Hats because he wore two hats. I think. Right. Hergé's Adventures of Tintin. Will he be down the pub? How old is Tintin anyway? Is he old enough to go to the pub? Oh look, I'm just going around in circles now. It's probably saying, Nick, you need to be playing the Troop of Gloops, because we've got a rather cool racing game coming up as well. I don't want to run out of time. Which is Super Monaco Grand Prix. It's a slight racing game which everyone has heard of. Right. A bullseye. In one. Yeah. And Bully special prize. It's gardening equipment for your flat. Yeah. Always, wasn't it? Always. Right, hang on. Rescue you. He's been tied up by what's his face. Running out a bit of time. Oh, look at that. It's 9:30. You lose a lot of time when that Jorgen fellow comes towards you. Snowy, have you seen any fires, Snowy? Take that. Yeah. There's one. I keep hoping to be the last one. I think this is Captain Haddock running around with me, isn't it? Is that not the last one? Maybe I should follow my team. Maybe this is the last one. That's not the last. Why is that? Why isn't that not the last one? That's the last. Oops, I've run out of time. Oh no. Well, as they say in the army, tough luck, Big Nose, as they take off in their UFO, destined back to Earth. I think that's what happens anyway. Happened to a friend of mine. Super smashing, lovely, great, Jason. You're quite right. In the spirit of jazz. Oh, who was that character? Yeah, what is his? I get him mixed up with a very similar character that was in the League of Gentlemen. He had a voice when "You're my wife now." I think that was in the League of Gentlemen, wasn't it? Something like that. Right. It was very similar to the Jazz Man. I like the jazz. Noel Fielding did a lot of good characters. I like Old Greg. Old Greg was one of my favourites. Yeah, Old Greg. Yeah, good old Greg. Right, I'm going to end up singing his song in a minute. Right, let's get to Gloop Troops. Old Greg. Do you love me? Are you playing your love games with me? Just want to know what to do, 'cause I need your love a lot. Oh, Greg, I want a Baileys. Sorry if you haven't watched. If you haven't watched the Mighty Boosh, that just meant nothing to you whatsoever. Gloop Troops, right? I do tend to go into one, as you might have noticed if you've listened to any of the reviews. Right, the Lost Crown, very similar to the original Gloop Troops. Little Shop of Pips was in 2011. I think the one before that was probably in 2010. So while you're watching this, you might want to drink Baileys from a shoe, like old Greg. He's a scary guy covered in sort of like seaweed that lives on the waters. And he's a bit weird, as a lot of the characters were in that Mighty Boo show. Right, get it off with joysticks on keyboard, because I always do that. I haven't written down the keys, which probably means when I haven't written down what keys they are, it probably normally means they are QA and OP and space, which I'm hoping that is the same here. Unless it says redefine as soon as I start, that might happen. G for go. Find my crown. Well, I'll try Magenta Princess. Alright, okay, so it's pretty straightforward. Now, the enemies you can just stun. I think you know already, don't you? You need to collect all the stars. And once again, look at these amazing graphics. Amazing use of graphics there. How have they done that border? How have they done that border? I don't know. Do you know? Some of you might know, but it seems to be darn clever to me. Right, hang on a minute, I've done this a bit wrong. Yeah, I thought so. Because you get two stunned at the same. Oh, I've got to start all over again. You get two stunned together. That's new. Getting killed on number one. Down we go. Down, deeper. Ow! I started off playing like a Wally. You've always been a Wally. Oh yeah. Okay. And talking to yourself is a sign of madness, as Julie pointed out to me earlier on at the beginning of the stream. Right. Okay. Right. There's just one guy in a row here. That's good. Can you get one person in a row? Maybe. Right, at last, level 1 completed. Yeah, level 1. Hello, Honoured Shadow. Hope you're doing well. Right, okay. It's that kind of a channel, really. You could just drop in being someone that's never dropped in before, and everyone will say hello to you. Hurrah! So if you're good disposition, and want to ease your stress, then this is the channel for you. Hooray! Doesn't take itself too seriously, and yeah, good. Right. Now, see, look, every level on this is like completely different. I think I said before in the review, like normally a writer, a coder would do bank of about 5 levels, all the same graphic. And then change it. Here you're getting value for money straight away, because every level is completely and utterly different. Although I'm playing a bit rubbish, but it's a good idea, isn't it? Gloop Troops. What a name! What a name! If I had a racehorse, I'd certainly call it that. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't call it. I can't imagine a horse called Gloop Troops winning the Grand National. Oh, actually, is it a pub game? That Derby Day game. We could be in the pub watching the horse racing, couldn't we? I suppose we could try and get that in. That's a good bit of fun as well. And they're off. And Red Rum from Gloop Troops on the outside, taking a 2-length lead. See, that's how I could do. I could be a horse race commentator. Now, when these guys are flashing, they can't be killed. Level 3. Yeah, Derby Day. Get that in the book as well. I think we'd have to, if we did in Bruce Forsyth's and the pub game and Derby Day, I think we'd have to try and maybe get it to 4 hours, maybe, which seems like a long time, but we'd have to see all of it. But I have to be in all of it because that's the way it works. Right, okay, right. Level 4 completedo. Right. Time is ticking. I didn't mention it, but you probably noticed. Time is ticking down in the middle, so you can't go super slow in this thing. Down, you can go through blocks. So it's up. You can go up through blocks. Good. Right. Right. Just one left and 14 seconds to do it in. Down we go. Boom! Collect all the stars. Star. That's what they call it. Snail racing. Well, the thing with snail racing is, it's much inferior to Derby Day. There's a lot more snails. If you played it, I think there's a few different versions of the thing. Yeah. Right. Whoa. Up through the pink stuff. Pass through the flashing stuff. You can't buy this commentary anywhere else. Old school. I thought it paused then. I thought we was in a bit of trouble. It is very bubble, elf boy. I 100% agree with you there. Oh, I ran out of time. I ran out of time enjoying myself. Yeah, right. Call the virtual pub the Nag's Head, says in the red corner. If some reason it's hid that, let's unhide it. So everyone, there you go. The Nag's Head. That's from Only Fools and Horses, wasn't it? The Nag's Head. Put some money in your pocket. There's not an Only Fools and Horses game either, is there? What's going on there? Now, I've wasted a bit of time there. Get ready, as they say in Speeble 2. I'm available for voiceover work. I can hear you, Clem Fandango. Get ready. Right. Right. Check out Kentucky Racing, says Simon. Will do, Simon. Will do. Hope you're having a good evening, sir. Kentucky Racing, right? Oh, that was too ambitious. Too ambitious. Like my itinerary of stuff, I need to do it in a single day. Right, now it's nice chain work around the outside of this. Will Dave be there? Well, could be. All right, Dave. Terrific. Ooh. Right, okay. Yeah, we need to do another stinker stream soon in the red corner. I think we do. We've got one game on this stream which arguably could be a stinker called if we get to it, called Hard Driving. Great in the arcades, but the Spectrum are struggling a bit with it. We'd look at the 128k. Game over. I must be playing like a Wally Wombat. Right, let's go again. Let's catch up with a few comments really, because my eye is sort of off the screen there. I like hearing what you're talking about. Kentucky Racing, yeah, let's have a look at that. All about doing the virtual pub. So yeah, that's potentially penciled in for Sunday. The most people, if you're interested in stats and stuff, the most people that's ever been in a stream at the same time, because they come and go, because that's the nature of it if you're doing it for 2 hours and stuff, I think that it's peaked at 61. So if you ever see it go above 61, then you can shout yay. If you ever see it go into 3 figures, then you can do backflips around the room. I know I will, but there we go. So, go. Time limit should be banned. You're right there, old boy. I agree with that. Whoa. You make oh no, you make one mistake and often it's like a Doomsville. Sometimes on this as well, the collision detection, you have to make allowance for maybe a couple of pixels around each of the enemies, so you think you're clear of them, but you're not. Right, okay, I forgot I could go through the ledges like that then. See, look, that's easy. I weren't doing that before. I completely forgot that was one of the things you can do. So it's good to know the mechanics of the thing. Claire says, Nick, are you going to install any guest beers in the virtual pub? Yeah, I might do. I can't go through that one. What's a good name of a guest beer? Gloop, a pint of Gloop Troop sounds like a nice healthy beer. Get your Gloop in the troop. Oh, no. It must be a beer called a Big Nose. Get that. Yay, just about done it. So the timer's getting a bit close there. I'm not sure about peanuts and stuff, but I need to get some Fosters in. It's the weakest beer ever, but at least I won't get drunk within 2 seconds, which is pretty good. Whoops! And I must remember, I'll be at work on that Monday for what it's worth. Yay, level 4. Right, this is going a lot better now. If you haven't, I got this from Spectrum Computing. It's a free one if you got emulation. But I really recommend tracking this one down. I really do. All 3 of them actually. Gloop Troops, A Lost Crown, and Crimbo. Which Crimbo is much like this as well, but it's got a great Christmas soundtrack on it. I know you don't want to be thinking about Christmas at the moment, but who does? But because we're miles away from it. 8 seconds left. It's Valentine's Day coming up, isn't it? I think, but all the I don't know. Normally, like it didn't affect me, of course. All the restaurants charge twice as much for everything. You have to book in advance, so they're gonna lose a little bit of money. Right. I'm not the most patient of player, that is for sure. Right. Now, will I ever get to the review of Wreckfest on the PlayStation 4? I've already had this is a week off, and I'm still nowhere near it. Because I just fill in the time with other unnecessary stuff at the 5 seconds. Oh no! Oh, time over. Yeah, right. Okay, right. Right, why is he singing Bonanza? I don't know. It's getting a bit of urgency to it. Bumble 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 bum 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 bum. Wee, right, hang on, 12 seconds. Just got to get this big nose out of the way. Oh, close. That'll do. Yay, right, level 6 complete. Okay, right. Look, it's like, I don't know, like Cherokee Indian style round here, perhaps. You need to get your path round this stuff. Oh, that looks like a good one. Yeah, he's going to do it now. Level 7 complete. There's always going to be a stinker level. A bit like how your day goes sometimes. This day's going okay. What's the stinker level of the day? Oh no! Oh, see, I wasn't looking up the top there to see what was falling. Right, hang on. That looks good. That looks good in the hood. Okay. Is that thing going to kill me? No! Oof. Yay! Level 8 done. I was keeping half an eye on the time. So I don't know how many levels this has got. So I think someone told me it was 50 levels. That's quite a lot, isn't it? It's going to keep you going for some time. But it's a good learning curve. It's keeps the brain nice and fresh. Well, as fresh as it can be, I suppose. Yeah. Right, now this is an awkward one. It should be okay. Yay! And we're into double figures. Right. Foster's beer's close to water. Well, it is pretty much. I sometimes have a Foster's shandy as well, to be fair. Just so I can keep up with everyone else, because everyone else has had about 2 pints or something like that and not drunk at all. And then I'm sozzled on if someone just spills it on me, or I touch a beer mat, and that's no good. So I need as much help as I can get, really. Right, hang on. How are we going to do this? Oh no! Right, 4 lives left. And after this, we'll be playing it. Well, it's a racing game, which I think it doesn't really get enough to talk about on the Spectrum, at least. Super Monaco Grand Prix. Yes. How are we going to do this? Oh, there's a time in there which obviously I have not got, but we're on stage 10 now. Well done, Elf Boy. Yeah, looks like I picked the wrong day to quit drinking. Was that was from Airplane, wasn't it? That line, I think so. Or one of those ones, or was it Naked Gun? Yeah. Oh goodness, I'm in trouble. Oh, Doctor, I'm in trouble. That song, isn't it? I remember it from childhood, but I don't know anything about it. Oh, Doctor, I'm in trouble. Oh goodness gracious me. Bomb ba da bomb ba da bomb ba da bomb da da bomb. Did I make that up? Maybe. Oh, I'm having a stinker on level 10. It's one of these ones. No matter how difficult these levels are, all you need to do is watch one video on YouTube nowadays telling you how to do it, and you could just zip through, because it is an order thing. Which yeah, and I'm out of order. Yeah. Right. Okay. Airplane. Thanks, Tom. I thought it was Airplane. Yeah. A lot of good lines in that one. I haven't seen it for quite some time. There's Airplane 2, which I've never seen, and I think it's just set in space, isn't it? Possibly, yeah. That was Peter Sellers. Thanks, Claire. Peter Sellers sung the song, yeah. So he certainly did. Right, got it now. The Pink Panther Man. Bom ba da 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 bom bom bom. Right, Super Monaco Grand Prix. I think Super Monaco Grand Prix on the Mega Drive version, that or the sequel, we've got sponsored by Ayrton Senna, the Brazilian Formula 1 triple world champion, but it didn't materialise on any other system, I don't think, at least not the Spectrum or the Commodore Amiga. This is 128k, this one, so let me know the engine sounds are a bit loud. I'll try my best with it, because I haven't really played it that much, and always the handling of these cars are a little bit different from game to game. Right. But the good music, though. That's good graphic. Well, comparatively. Right, redefine the keyboard. I will do. Super Monaco Grand Prix by US Gold in 1991, based on the arcade cabinet from Sega in 1989. I'm sure you can do that. Right, accelerate, Q, brake A. Yeah, I'm doing it on keyboard. There we go. Just in case we have any joystick problems, which sometimes happens in the Amiga stream. Left being right for gears. Oh, I don't want to do my own gears. That adds a new dimension. Oh, but we can set it on automatic. Okay. Automatic will do. Yeah. Happy with your controls? Well, sort of. I'm not happy with that woman's bikini. She looks very ill. Oh well, I'm sure she's fine. She don't look very happy. Perhaps she wants to call for no pit girls. Oh, what's going on here? Is it? see. I always think, is it crashed or is it working? I think it's working. Right? Well, what does that say? Prepare to qualify at France. Wet conditions. So bring your umbrella, folks. Right, qualifying. Look at that. It's got a rear view mirror as well. Not many games had that. Right. Okay. I might not be able to. Oh dear. I might not be able to look at the comments as much as I would like here because I'm trying to judge the corners. Oh man, this game's great. You don't get many rear view mirror games on the ZX Spectrum, that's for sure. 128k, so it's drawing both of those and doing the engine sounds as well. I'm really interested to see if this thing slows down when we got a race with other cars on it, unless it cheats and we've only ever got one car. Oh man, hold on to the. Oh, I can't go around much quicker than this. Hold on to the road, car. Oh, God, man, this is a bit mad. This car's stepping out a little bit. But we're keeping it on. No, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Accelerate down here. Now, there's no map here like the Mega Drive version, so I don't know whereabouts I am or whatever type corner's going. So I'm just relying on the draw rate on this one. Frame rate isn't too bad considering. Of course, it's not up there with modern games by a long shout, but it is certainly playable. Oh, right, okay, let's get on there. Good. I have to catch up with the comments after I've qualified in this lap, unless it goes straight to the race, of course. Heavy on the brakes. Oh, man, let's just clip the outside there and come back in again. Speed is still quite fast. I need to review more racing games. I just have so much fun with them. The most recent one we did, if you haven't seen that review so far, it was a great game on the Nintendo 64 called Beetle Adventure Racing, and that was from 1999 from Electronic Arts. It's very similar to one of my favourite racing games of all time, which I played loads back in the day, Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit on the PlayStation, and I think some of the sounds, because it's by Electronic Arts as well, I think some of the sounds have just been pulled over from one to the other. Right, okay. Surely I must be now at the end of the lap now. I haven't crashed yet. Don't tempt fate, Nicky. But normally on these, on the first lap, I qualify pretty much last, because I'm sure I can go around these. Oh! Yeah, it's been a bit kind to me there. I think on the race, I think I might lose a wheel. But it's called Super Monaco, but we start off in France. So there's lots of other tracks. 1 minute 20.5. Is that good? I don't know. Right. Oh, look at that. It says 118.7 there. 15th is 118.7. That's not too bad. Okay, let's catch up on some of the comments. What's that beeping noise mean? I do not know, Tom. I think it might be the gears because I was on automatic. Unless it's your fire alarm. Check. I heard a beeping as well. Okay. I think it was just in the race though, wasn't it? Okay, thank you. Oh, hi, Rusty James. Hi there. I think I missed you as you come in. Hello there. Big hello to you. I don't think Frank Drebin's in this one, but let's race now. And I think it might be a bit. Let's see what the speed of this thing is like with other cars on the track. Right, hang on a minute. So we're at the back of the grid. I can't see anyone else. It's almost as if we're at the front of the grid. Oh, I love this. Oh, it feels very, very dangerous, this game. What was that? I feel like I've got a ghost in my car. Blue. Get past him, yeah? Oh, lovely sound as you go past that car. Nothing like the real life what would happen if you passed the car, but brilliant anyway. Check out my rear view mirror in case he comes back at me. I think he's having a look. Oh, right on the outside. I need to be on the inside there. I've given him a chance to cut through on the inside because the car's just stepping out everywhere. I think he must have better tyres than me. How's his car holding on as well as that? Checkpoint. Well, that's another dimension as well to the game. Right. I don't think you can jump to any track in this one, so you've got to go through systematically, like 5-star. Systematic. Stay on the inside. No, there's two cars there in one corner. What's the track in France? Magny-Cours? Or is it somewhere else at this point? Oh. Foul. Yeah, come on. They say in Formula 1 overtaking is very tricky, but not in this game, to quote Bruce Forsyth again. Now the last The last good racing game I think I covered on the stream was Toyota Celica GT Rally. That was quite good, and that had its own sort of like, oh man, that had its own controls as well, its own handling too. But this is one of those games where if you put in enough practice, I don't know what that beeping is. I can hear it again. I don't know what this is. I think it's maybe time's running out on my heart monitor. But what I was going to say is this is one of those games where if you put in the practice, it would handle like a dream. Just knowing what line to take around the corners. What is that beeping? Perhaps it's the beeping on my ejector seat. So if I suddenly go out the top of the frame, you'll know there was an ejector seat problem. Maybe it's like I need fuel. 14th, I think it's my position. 14th and 15th. I think it's telling me I need to be higher up. Hi, SQ Ron. We'll get past this one, right? Wet Le Mans Rally was another good one, wasn't it? But I'm always impressed when Spectrum managed to get a decent bit of speed, and isn't lazy. There's quite a few things that we're passing, which is pretty good. So you know, as a kid, I would just concentrate on my own car. But yeah, it's a great conversion with what they've got. This is 128k. Oh, I'm desperately slow round this bit. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Get through it. Tender by Blur. I think I mentioned them before. I've been listening to that song a lot recently. I love it. What is that beeping? We've got to turn the beeping on. Maybe our baked potato's done on the back seat. Lean over and grab the back baked potato. Put some cheese and beans on it for me, please, and then we'll be pretty good. Right. Are we going up the position? Oh, I thought he was going to come across then. So it's not like Room. Why wasn't more people talking about this game back in the day? Why weren't they? Maybe they was, and I just wasn't in the room. But you know, as a kid though, playing this, you really would have thought. Of course, all the cars are the same colour, of course. But as a kid, that wouldn't have mattered. You would have just played this on and on and on and on and on. I mean, it said checkpoint earlier on, didn't it? But it's not doing it anymore. Well, I'm not. The car isn't blowing up at all. I'm just that although I'm doing okay to stay on the road, my position tells me maybe I'm a little bit slow. Last position beep, is that what it is? So when it hears the beep, when it gets the beep, that means you're not doing very good. Well, I'm not in last place. Is it just to try and shame you into being in last place? Oh, it's going to start beeping in a minute, isn't it? No, let's burn that twit off. In the view of your mirror, it looks a little bit like a McLaren. 1 minute 14. That's better than my qualifying laps. I can't argue there. Seems to be quite quick on the straights, but rubbish on the corners. Right, what position are we into now? Just hold on, car. I tried to carry a bit more speed round there, but ended up driving off the circuit slightly. Oh no! It seems to me, no, I'm not going to sing an Elton John song. It seems to me that the damage is maybe there's a secret counter somewhere, and as soon as you crash a number of times, it says your car is broken, big nose. I think that's what's going to happen. 13th of 13, and I think that's only because somebody maybe's gone out of the race. The beak of shame. Blue. It's like a weird ghost we've gone for. Right? Yeah. I'll take over free. Oh, don't cut me up, sir. I mean, they can drive through you. It seems you can't block. They'll go through you like a ghost from Rent a Ghost, like Miss Pop-Off, McWitch. He's going to say all of it now, is he? Timothy Claypole and Dobbin. Who's the old bloke? The Undertaker bloke. I don't know what his name was. Right, checkpoint. Check your points. Checkpoint. I've got to keep an eye on the time. How long have I been playing this? After this one, we were playing Elven Warrior, which is quite a simple platformer game, but it's quite interesting. It looks a little bit like a homebrew game, but it isn't. It was back from the original era. Right. I think it's quite a short game, although I've never completed it. You have to complete potions, I understand. Right, well, I think you have to collect 3 green bottles and put them in a cauldron. That sounds like a potion to me. Lap time 1. That's the end of the race, right? Okay. Driver points 551. That's quite generous. I think normally you get 25 points for a win. In this era it's 10. I've been given 551 points. That's quite generous. Yes. Okay. Evening, Big Z. Hope you're doing well, sir. Yeah. Harold Meeker. Yep. Mark and Ethel Meeker are two. The two Meekers. Yes. Good. Thank you for the two super chats that have come in this evening. Thank you very much. Put in the broadband things. We don't want to go back to 360p. Now we've got the monitor and all that sort of stuff. So thank you very much. Right. Let's just qualify. Just do one last qualifying. Oh, it's game over. I failed to qualify. Well, that's told me. It's a good game. That on the high score is Dave, Zigskier, Nick. We'll pretend that's me, but it wasn't. And two other sort of like hoodlums. On the Mega Drive, check out those reviews if you haven't already. There was Super Monaco and Super Monaco Grand Prix 2. And one of the other, had some tracks designed by Ayrton Senna, I think. I think one of them was based on karting tracks that he went on as a kid. Right, okay. Good. Next up, we're going to Elven Warrior. So, Super Monaco was 1991, US Gold. This one's by Players Premier. I haven't written down the year, but I presume it was like 86, something like that. You might know a bit better than me, but normally I write them down. But all I know is this one's by Players Premier. Players Premier's games are a bit hit and miss. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. We covered previously the Joe Blade games, 1, 2 and 3, and Prison Riot. All those play pretty similar, but this plays nothing like them at all. It's a normal sort of like a platformer game. So there we go. So when I'm ever looking for games to put in the live stream, I tend to look on stuff we've reviewed already. Occasionally there might be one we haven't done, and they tend to be all 128k version we've done. So it might be a 48k version we've reviewed previously, but then for the live stream we up it a bit to 128k. Right, colour on, it says. Does that mean that there's horrendous colour clash perhaps, and gives the options to turn it off? Yeah, maybe there is. Right. Okay. Wooden staff to throw. There's all the weapons we can potentially get. So yeah, if you're enjoying the stream and you haven't already, please consider giving it a thumbs up or some activity, because that helps a great deal as well. It makes it look like people have watched the thing. So thank you very much. Right. Enter. What's the keys on this? Oh, QA, O and P and space, it says there in my thingamajigs. Welcome, Brave Elf. Well, thank you very much. So we're in a mystical land now. Here I am. He can't do this guy. He can't do long jumps. He can only jump high like that, or as far as I've managed to work out, he can only do up jumps, which is a bit interesting there. Good. Oh, hello, Lemmy. Hello, sir. Hope you are having a good evening. Good to see ya. This one is Elven Warrior, who's just played Super Monaco Grand Prix and Gloop Troops. If you just come to the stream, anyone, and you've missed the first bit, don't worry. It all gets uploaded afterwards, so you're not going to miss out on any of the nonsense, but you can see the live stuff from this point on. Right. Oh, see, now the problem with this game is if you kill everything, go off the screen and back on again, it does regenerate everyone. So if you run out of weapons, that's, well, tough luck big nose, I think. So, yeah, Elven Warrior. There's a blue... Oh, can we get up there? I think we can. There's a bit of an overhang. Right, there we go. See our health in the top right going up. Right, so we can collect a key. We can't jump over that mesh at the moment. But look, right, when we go to that screen again, everything that we just killed will be regenerated. Look at that. Not fair. Not fair. We can go up this tree. I know that stuff because I've played this game before. Boom. There's an eye thing here. That's dead. Right, now we've got one key, so we can go through this door. I think there's another door as well we could have gone through. Right, okay, so... Killed that. I don't know what it's the eye of. The eye of Horus or something like that. Yeah, it's quite dizzy colours, isn't it? I would say that's a good observation, Squidworth, definitely. Right, there's our first potion. You have the first bottle. Thanks very much. And on the Sunday stream, if it happens, there'll certainly be a bottle here. Now, I don't know what this thing is, but I'll collect it. It's a light bulb for doing stuff. Can we get through that wall? I don't think we can. Yeah, but this is one of those games where I think some people would have completed it back in the day. Not me, though, because I didn't know. Oh, that's a bit of a... Could be a problem, then. Alright, so you can. It's not like Jet Set Willy. You can jump down as far as you can do. What's that? That's I don't know what that is. So we need to get those potions and put it into the cauldron. But what it would have boiled to back in the day, this game would have been like one of those, as there were many of them, an exploration game where you can let your mind run riot and you don't die straight away, and that's pretty good. I mean, the graphics are quite good. Look at that guy going backward and forward. He's not as scary as Nosy Bonk, but you know, he might be just misunderstood. I could drop down there, but I feel like it might be instant death. Okay, so whoops, I didn't want to do that. Just wanted to do the jump. Get that thing. And there's a key that side as well, which might open another door somewhere. I won't worry about that because I seem to remember I went around that side. I struggled to get back, so we won't do that. Let's just go up here and see where it goes. It goes up, doesn't it? This doesn't look like it goes anywhere interesting. No, it just goes to a dead end. So not all routes go to where you need them to, but it's giving you a brief glimpse of a door up there that you. That's where I started, wasn't it? I mean, I don't know. It just went, oh, that's all right. Right, kill this thing again. Well, I could just walk underneath it and save some ammo. That's what we'll do. It looks like one of those. It's not too a million miles away from one of those wacky amoebatrons in Manic Miner. Right, shall I risk dropping down there? Yes. Yeah, I think I will risk dropping down here. See where it takes me. Delete. Oh no! Who said to drop down there? Oh, it was. Oh, is it going to be a death spiral now? Is it? Oh no! Alas, poor old elf is no more. But fret not, as he will be back. Will he? That's. It seems to be a bit trusting that he'll be back. This reminds me of when I was reading out the stuff in the Shadow of the Beast games, when we looked at the Amiga and the Spectrum as well. I'm going to do at some point a Commodore 64 stream. I don't think we looked at Shadow of the Beast on that, so you know, be rude not to have a look at those ones. Right, let's have another go. Play as Premier. We'll go through the other door this time if we can do. And the brave elf is back. But do you see what I mean? When it looks almost like one of these modern day homebrews, maybe with AGD, but it isn't. But it's got that sort of style against it. And as I say, I think it was 80s. This one, it must have been, rather than. There's an outside chance it might have been 90s. It's a bit more advanced than Joe Blade games, isn't it, really? Recently reviewed the Joe Blade games on the Commodore Amiga. I don't know if you've seen those videos, but it could have pushed. It's not a bad game, but it could have pushed the Amiga a lot more. It's like a Spectrum, additional Spectrum game rather than anything else. Right, let's go. Right, there's a big head. That looks like we need to drop on that thing, doesn't it? Right, so that's what we'll do. Oh dear. Ow. It's a crazy, 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 crazy night. Ugh. Oh, no, right, hang on a minute. Right, that was my fault. I need to do this properly now. There's no chance I'm gonna do it properly. What am I saying? Right, kaboom. Kaboom. Right, okay. Get that blue thing for extra health, we know this. Kaboom this person, he's been kaboomed. Right, now they're going to regenerate again anyway. That's got the key. Second time, right, so you can see already, can't you, with repetition of this game, there's going to be a bit that you do super fast and then a bit that you just keep dying on. And hopefully this could be the bit I keep dying on. Oh no, that was clumsy. Right, just try and stay on this, Nick. This has got to be perfect, isn't it? Yay, got it, right. You have the first bottle, right, okay. Lara kaboom, says Tom. That previously was a cat without ears, maybe, right. Now, where are we going now? Oh, another one of these crazy lift things that's moving super slow. I'm glad we're not against the time. Now, I really, on Ghosts and Goblins, it would be nice to have something moving this slow to get onto. But we know we haven't got too many pixels to play with. Got to walk along with the thing. It's not overly generous here. Let's get to the front. Get to the front. Go. Yay, we've done it again. Did anyone doubt it? I think there's not many bottles. I think there might very well just be 4-0. So it's definitely completable, this thing. It definitely is completable. Right, okay, so then we've got another thing here. I don't think I got to this bit in the review. I didn't. So we've seen two of the bottles already. Go. Follow it across. Good. Right, okay. Maybe I'll complete. I've got the second bottle. It's not a... Oh, hello. Aha. That sounded a bit Lara Croft then. Aha. As it like she's found a secret. Oh. What's the point of that? Oh, I can get on that. I can get on this thing. That was the point of that. I'll get that yellow thing up the top there, but I will just try and concentrate on going across. Ooh, I almost missed it then as the thing pulls ever so slightly. Right, where's this going? Somewhere good, I hope. Like Barbados. Oh, we're going to Barbados. Do. Right, what the hell is that thing? That's a scary little fella. Can we kill it with one of those? Yes, we can. Well, that's useful. Can we kill it? Yes, we can. I need to get up there. How do I get up there? You can't get up there. Well, it's a choice of one thing or the other. Drop down there or drop down here. Well, this seems like an easier drop. Hey, good, right. You found the third bottle. There's only one bottle to find now, and then get back to the cauldron. Okay, right. Can he complete this game? That'd be quite interesting. Oops, I'm firing instead of jumping. So I need to go back the way I came, ideally. Hope you'll keep an eye on how many arrows I've got left. Yeah, this is going to be a bit unforgiving, this. Oh dear, bend your legs, sir. No problem. No problemo. Good. Cleared the ground quite well. If you are an Elven warrior, then comment in the comment section below. Do you know what? I'm missing those quiz games from other weeks. I am. I did look at other quiz games we could try and look at, but the problem is it's pausing it because there's about a 12-second gap between me and yourself there. And as I say, if I wait 12 seconds for everyone else to get a join in, then I've run out of time. So that was the only reason. But there might be some on the Commodore Amiga. I think I can pause a lot easier. There's things like Question of Sport, Mike Reed's Pop Quiz. There's Emlyn Hughes. There's one as a trivia one as well, like Trivial Pursuits. But yeah, that might be interesting to do. Right, let's drop down onto here. I think. Ooh, that's one you could mess up quite easily there. Right, hang on. Up. Oh, it's magic. So there's not much to this game, but it will like gently move you in. There's a door over there. Get behind. It's not a green door like Shaking Stevens from Vigilante. And we're back outside again. But the other, oh Nicky, oh phew! I thought I'd moved up there. And the other one is just here, isn't it? We should have all four bottles. That's the fourth bottle. You have the last bottle. Get back to the cauldron. Now, where's the cauldron? That was right at the start of the game, isn't it? Well. Don't say this is going to be a walkthrough. But mind you, there's a key there. We haven't got that key. Do we need that key? No, let's forget it. Who needs the key? Not me. Stuff that key. So we don't need to go to that wishing well either then, in theory. Can't go down. Right, it's going to be a big long drop here. Well, you timed that wrong. Oh, I can't get up here either, can I? I can get up there. Health not looking great, but actually it's not looking... There's the cauldron. Oh no! Oh no! I thought I'd finished the whole game. How cheeky is that? Oh, we've got to fill another one now. Oh no! No timer on Trivial Pursuit. Thanks, Simon. Thank you. Right. Okay. There's blockbusters as well. I think there's a timer on that one. Bob's Full House, but that's the Spectrum. So the Amiga ones. Okay. Right. It's a good guess, but it's not right. I've run out of stuff to fire. I've got no weapons left. Oh no. So, yeah, the cauldron's gone blue this time. So we've got 4 bottles for the green cauldron. So it is a longer game than I thought. So it looks like maybe we need a few more in the light blue cauldron. But I've got no weapons, which makes it a little bit awkward. So I can't jump over. Well, I suppose I could try and jump over them like that, but I can't do a long jump. Oh no. Yeah, this is very tricky. I was a bit too cavalier with my arrows a bit earlier on. Right, is it going to give us more... Where's all the other bottles then? Maybe they're going to generate other bits of the map for us to look at. I was hoping maybe like a draw... oh dear. I was hoping maybe a drawbridge would go down to release other bits of the map. Okay. Okay. After this game, we'll be playing a shooter, a first-person shooter called Operation Wolf. It's from the arcade. It's a fairly decent conversion on the ZX Spectrum. Always very difficult to bring the excitement of the arcades to the Spectrum. They want to maintain the playability, but at least cut as much of the graphics as they can. Some work better than others. I think Operation Wolf, although it goes a little bit slow in places and a little bit tricky, I think they did okay. I do have a cheat for it if we can't get anywhere to see at least a little bit of it. Yeah. Right, so I'll see if I get across here. If there's no other bottles to find or weapons, then I'll move on. But I got a funny feeling I should have done something else, gone a slightly different way. Like in that Shadow of the Beast when I went right and always should have gone left. Yeah, there's nothing going on here. Let's fall on this green stuff. Boom. He kaboomed. Right, alas, poor elf is no more. But fret not, as he will be back, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, I suppose. I'll be back. Press any key to continue. Right, I will do. Right, so we're going to be playing Operation Wolf. Operation Wolf. Just make sure it's still in 128k mode. So this come out on quite a lot of systems as well. I haven't played it on the... I don't think I've played it on the Commodore 64, but it's interesting to see that, how it compares. Right. Operation Wolf, or Operation Wilf, if you want to call him by the wrong name. Oops, bit of loading going on. Oops. Now this happened before. I need to right. It's going to look a bit weird to you. I'm going to make the screen small, then it's going to go big again to try and redraw everything. It worked in practice earlier on, and it's worked again. See, sometimes you have to do something a little bit odd to get things working. Right. Okay. Operation Wolf is a classic. Yeah, I agree. I agree, James. Camera looks a bit wobbly. I've got it on a slightly different stand than before, and the stand is a collection of books. That's my setup, folks. Everything's looking good, and I've got this camera on a collection of books to get the right height. Oh dearie me. I need to get a proper stand that holds it. I think I've got a tripod, but it won't fit. But anyway, that's just a bit behind the scenes rubbishness. I think the arcade cabinet was by Taito in 1987. There we go. I think that's right. Define keys. That's useful. Up. Well, we know what I'm going to select. I always check the same keys. Up is Q, down is A, left is O, right is P, high is spacebar. Oh no, great is M. I really want the other way around. Never mind. We can still do it. Night Claire, thank you for dropping by. Have a good rest of your evening or good sleep if that's where you're going. Sweet dreams. Right. Keyboard, that's what I want. Now this is me without cheating. Got lots of bullets. Avoid getting hit. So operation initiated. Rescue the hostages. Creep. Good. It was going to go into that news thing of Robocop then, wouldn't it? Communication set up. Cut off the enemy's communication. Well, basically shoot everything. 7 magazines. Yeah, right. I'm collecting that. Boom. Don't kill those nurses. Oh, I've just killed the nurses. They should wear... oh, done it and again. They should wear different colours. Or go a different way round. How am I doing? Not very well. Yeah, I mean, they've created this quite well, haven't they, this game? Oh, go away. Is that a postman? You're Mr. Postman, wait and see. There's Operation Thunderbolt. Did I review that on the Spectrum? There's 3 of them, weren't there? Operation Wolf, Operation Thunderbolt, that Operation game where the nose lights up if you put the wrong bone in the wrong bits of body. Oh no, you've sustained a lethal injury. Sorry, but you're finished here. But you know what can you do? What can you do? Continue. Yes, as I say in Tekken 3, continue. Nina Williams wins. Right, yeah. Well, where is Nina Williams? I need her now. She can help me. Was it Nina Williams or is it Anna Williams? There's 2 of them, weren't there? Take that, and you, 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 and you. Wow, thanks, Graham. Much appreciated, mate. I managed to catch the stream off to work, so have a good day at work. Well, I try to have a good day at work. I know how it feels. But yeah, thanks, Graham. Really appreciated for all the help you bring to the channel. It's stuff like that moves it forward really in a big way. So thank you. Oh wow. Okay, thank you. I'll try and put up as much stuff as I always can. That's what I always try and do. And anything, donations will get invested back into the channel. We've got a second monitor, which if you've missed the start of the video, the stream, you know, I've invested it back into there. Hooray! And one thing that worries me actually, different. I ordered a different coloured cap as well. Britain are out the EU now. I don't know if you saw that in the news. It's a bit of a small story, Brexit. But I ordered this cap from Amazon for about £13, and it said delivered by Amazon. And then I got an update on where it was, and it was being shipped from Leipzig, obviously in Europe. And I was thinking, oh my God, am I now going to be charged tax for importing it into the country? Because you know, UK isn't exempt now, and if I knew it was coming from Leipzig, I wouldn't have ordered it. I would have gone something a bit closer just for a basic cap. But it's all being done internally through Amazon, so they're going to ship it to UK Amazon. So I don't know if they're going to pass this on to me or not. Have you ordered anything from, if you're in Europe, have you ordered anything from the UK and been taxed or the other way round? I'm hoping that Amazon contain it all within themselves. But the last thing I want is to have to pay a customs charge for a cap. Maybe it won't be. Maybe it won't be. But anyway, you can worry too much. Let's put a cheat on now. Save those nurses a bit. And this cheat is... What's this cheat for? This cheat is for... I think it's for infinite everything, I think. Well, at least you don't die anyway, which is quite useful to have in a war. If you're in a war and you can't die, your confidence does tend to go up a little bit. I don't know if you found that. My biggest challenge is reading my own writing beforehand. Okay, right. Let's get that. So that's that one and that one. So in theory, we should be invulnerable now, folks. Who knows? Right, time for a poke. That's right, Gumjo. Here's one. Is it a bit loud for you, Alf? Okay, let's do the sound down a little bit then. I'll put it down a decibel. There you go. Thanks for letting me know. Is that a bit better? Okay. I'll put it down a decibel. Hopefully that makes it a bit easier for you. Right. Initiate beer and cake. The dirty dozen. They don't wash. Right, go. Maybe I should have put it down 2 decibels. Hopefully it's a little bit better for you. Right. We might still die. We might not still die. Okay, right. Dun 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 dun. Right. My week off's going to go super fast. I just know it. But anyway. Right, rescue the enemies this time. Let's get off level 1. Let's just see what this game has to offer. Operation Thunderbolt. Thanks in the red corner. Yeah, I can't remember. I've reviewed it on the Amiga. Can't review if I've reviewed it on the Spectrum or not. I'd have to check. Sometimes, if I have reviewed it on the Spectrum, it'd be quite near the beginning. There's some weapons there. Quite near the beginning of the thing's run. Maybe I should revisit it. Kaboom! Right. So he goes down. He goes down there. Good. Whee! Hurrah! Now, if you're a member on the channel, you'll know. You know what videos are going up next week. There's been a few new people this time, so don't forget that video that goes up on Sunday. Thank you there. Right. Okay. Oh, as well, if you're on the 2nd tier and above and want me to shout out anything for you, I know. I think only 2 of you this week have taken advantage of that so far. But if you want to take advantage of that, either send me a message on Twitter. Njenkin7 Nick there, or just a message in the members section, and I'll get that, because that'll be recorded on Friday, which is probably another inside one now then. So yeah, don't forget that. If you want me to shout out anything for you, a blog you're doing or a game you're working on, then just let me know. And I think the poke must be working now, mustn't it? Whoa. Hang on a minute. So tomorrow, I'll schedule it into, well, I'll prep it tomorrow morning to be done a Thursday. But tomorrow there will be an Amiga stream. I don't know if it's going to be an Amiga 1200 yet or a normal Amiga. Look, I didn't kill the nurses there. I've learned. Oops. Apart from them two, I think they was like villains in disguise. I think they was. Right. Yeah. Those nurses should so wear a different colour. Sorry, old boy. I mean, I wouldn't survive a tribunal. This must be the end, mustn't it? Must be the end. Kaboom! Can't be a good kaboom. Yes. Next one. No, don't kill them. It's a Lieutenant Gruber and his little tank. There is actually. I've been meaning to review it for a while now. There is an low game on the Amiga. Oh God. Why don't they go a different way? Why are they walking through the middle for those nurses? That's my defence. I can't see General Von Click. Right, rescue the hostages. I thought we said monsters then for a second. Right, so we're cheating, so that's why I got to the second stage. But at least gives you a bit of an idea. Is it worth tracking down? But a name like Operation Wolf. After this game, we'll be playing a bit of a stinker called Hard Driving, and it certainly is hard work back to the arcade to see anything and control the thing and keep the thing on the road. But there's at least one stinker in there, and then time permitting, we'll finish with a bit of pinball called Flip Flap, which it's not like any pinball table. Well, the ball physics is always going to be a bit weird on an 8-bit. It's not like any ball physics you could ever see anywhere else, but I don't mind it. Well, there's a boat there. It's all a bit green, like an badly kept fish tank. Oh, right, hang on. How many levels has this thing got on it? I think it ends at the airport, doesn't it, this? But in 2 players this would be great. You definitely need a light gun rather than keys. I don't know if you could do a light gun on the Spectrum. But it's very tricky otherwise. I mean, other games like this, you've got Carball, a little bit. There's the Terminator game, which we might look at in another stream. It's not the greatest in the world. Operation Thunderbolt, of course, and Crossfire is an interesting one as well. There was a game we reviewed quite recently, a Western called Express Raider. It's got a game a little bit like this within it, a mini game where you're on a horseback firing at villains on a train. Right. Yeah, a dinosaur shooter, Steve. Just reading your comment there. I'd love to see a dinosaur shooter. It's not a Jurassic Park game, is it? That'd be great. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, bong, bong, bong. Right. It's best to be in a helicopter in this. Right, that's something. That's a bomb. Has anyone completed this game legitimately? Because you need super skills. Even if it moved half the speed and I had it on the mouse, I think I would struggle. It's this guy that comes across. He must be on a skateboard. These guys parachuting into the sea just to shoot me. Boing, more weapons, please. Thank you. Didn't see them the first time I played it. They were like blended into the rest of the scenery. It's a bit like being in Narm. Okay, well, yeah, I suppose so. Good. That reminds me, there's a game. It's a game I've always wanted to try and get work on the Amiga, but it's never worked. It's called. Is that a chicken there? Oops. It's called Cannon Fodder. It's been recommended so many times, and I just can never get it to work. I wonder if there's an Amiga 1200 version I can maybe try out. It'd be good if I can get that working on the stream. Right, rescue those hostages. It's Operation Wolf Squidward, I think. That's what it said on the thing anyway. By Ocean in 1988, this one. Or Operation Wilf, I thought would have been a bit of a funnier title, where you control a guy called Wilf. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Operation Wilf from Gladiators. Kill all enemies, then take a rest. Did it say? Well, we'll battle through. I mean, yeah. I don't know if you played Hard Driving on the ZX Spectrum. It is very, very, very hard work. You might have to get your Spectrum eyes on, but I didn't like it on the Commodore Amiga either, to be fair. I like the Mega Drive version. I've seen it playing once on the PlayStation 2, which is great, but I never actually owned it. I've never been able to get main to work either. I think it's because each game needs to be set up slightly differently, and I haven't got the patience for it. It's not one size fits all on that one. Yeah. But do check out the if you're unfamiliar with the game, Terminator 2. I think there's 2 Terminator games. One is a bit like this. where you're taking out T800s all about the place. That is pretty nifty. That is pretty nifty. Yeah, okay. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, thank you. Oh. Yeah, it's actually it's the first day. This setup's working out quite well. It's working out great there. Yeah. Boom. Oh man, take those out. These helicopters going. Right. Thank you. Thank you to the people that have liked the video so far. My thing up there says 35 likes. So thank you very much there. If you haven't liked it already, but if you're liking it, then please do that for me. That'd be super cool. Super cool. Alright, taking out those helicopters. Right, okay. How many stages has this thing got? I don't know. It's great. It is pretty good, isn't it, Paul? It is a good little game. This and Thunderbolt. But you know, you need to be a bit good at it, which I freely admit I would have died quite a lot of times. I've been releasing quite a lot of bombs, and normally you're limited to the amount of bombs. So it's well worth getting to this. What's that? Prehistoric Isle. Is that a game I need to be looking at? What system is that on? Prehistoric Isle. Is that a Spectrum one? Or is it like something else? Right, okay. I think in the arcades you had sort of like a gun, didn't you? On sort of like a ratchet, with two of you next door to each other. I don't know that any of these are still about the place. Right, rescue the hostages. Well, we cleared this scene. Bonus $10,000. Well, I haven't seen that in the event list. It's going to flash up $10,000. So thank you very much. That would solve a lot. Okay, right. Boom, ba boom. Da, 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 da. Well, we won't do the whole of this stage. We'll just do one bit. We'll just do one bit, and then we'll load up hard driving and end on a bit of flip flap. The time's going super fast. But like a lot of Spectrum games, one of the excitement bits is seeing what colour the next stage would be. Looks like they're going for cyan, green, aren't they, and yellow, which is fine. Maybe. Oh, who's that? Duke Nukem's turned up. What's Duke Nukem doing there? Right, he must be a super bully boy. I can't remember if we've actually looked at Kabul on a live stream. Oh, the nurses have taken one again. I don't know if we looked at Kabul on a live stream or not. We might have done. I have to look back. I try not. We do repeat the odd game. I try not to repeat them, but if we're doing 8 each time, we're going to end up repeating them. That's for sure. Oh, no. Are we losing lives again? Oh, look at that mob. It was the village people, wasn't it? Young man. Right, I should be getting all these weapons, Nicky. Are they wondering why there's just one person attacking them, moving along a bit like a crab sideways, blowing everyone up? I mean, how is this going to look on an accident report? Well, one guy dropped past, just walked through, and we moved all our helicopters to get him, and all the soldiers and all our village people impersonators, and he went through and killed everyone. All right, that's fine. But, I'll give you a learning point for next time. Right. But one thing, I think someone requested it. One person requested it once, that I stream all of text adventures, and I don't think that would work, would it? I mean, I review the odd one, but it's very tough to make an entertaining video. There, I mean, we did The Hobbit and Secret Dive Age of Mole, but I couldn't do a whole 2-hour stream of text adventure things. That would be very, very, very awkward. Thank you, Neil. Thank you. Appreciated. Thank you very much. Hooray! There we go. So, the channel moves on. Thank you. Good. I'm just trying to think of the next thing I'm saving up for. It's the camera. I'm going to try and do, and a few more different hats to keep you guessing if it ever comes from Leipzig without me being done. Yeah. That's a bit of a bummer, that, isn't it? That tax. You're gonna hear a lot of stories about that. But I don't mind. But they need to advertise. They need to advertise better where the item's coming from if you're going to get import tax. That's just what I think. Yeah. Right. Round we go. This level can't have too many bits left. I mean, I haven't seen any of the hostages yet. In Joe Blade, they was just sitting next to dustbins, wasn't they? I haven't. Is the Hobbit Gumdio? Is the Hobbit 128K? Is that much different to the 48K version? If so, I need to go and have a look at it. I think I might be wrong. I think there might have been a homebrew remake of it at some point that maybe I need to look at. So there we go. So that's Operation Wolf by Ocean in 1988, based on the arcade character from Taito in '87. So it went out quite quickly. But yeah, Rossi, light guns is good. You might get some light guns for your birthday tomorrow. You never know. You never know. Right. So. Let's load something else. Let's reset it first of all, because sometimes it does something stupid if I don't do a full reset. This is a bit of a tricky one. You might have memories of you playing hard driving down the arcades and buying it on the Spectrum and thinking, what the hell is this thing? And then convincing yourself it was good for a while. But you really have to be on the case with the controls, because it just slips all round the place. It's trying to use vector graphics, which is pushing the Spectrum a lot, so you've got to praise it for that. But it doesn't really work. It's good to see from a historical point of view, but yes, good music as well. Domark in 1989. Yeah, there are the odd text adventure game that's good. One of the ones like point and click, where it's like goes halfway, SQ-ROM, where it's like Secret of Monkey Island, Simon the Sorcerer, which I haven't covered yet. Stuff like that, which isn't just all like reading text, I think. Yeah. Time Crisis you mentioned there, Neil, and Mark the Magnum Light Gun. Yeah, that's where it all comes to life, isn't it? Really. Right. Now, what are the controls on this? I think it's just QAO and P. We're going to do automatic gears, I think. So one for keyboard. At the moment, it looks okay. Left drive or right drive. So that was from the arcades as well. Let's keep it on the left because I'm from the UK. Right, so this you know hard driving, don't you? You go around the track. There's a choice of doing the stunt track, which is slightly quicker but with stunts in it, or the speed track. As soon as you've done a lap without the time running out, you get to challenge the Phantom Photon to try and beat him for the championship. But you can see already it's doing a lot of stuff. Oh, what did I do there? I think I pressed it too early. Hope I'm on automatic gears. Yeah, I think I am. Now, the secret to this, let me know if it's too loud. It sounds very loud in my earpiece, and I'll pause it. Now look at the steering. There's a green bar in the middle. That's what I'm using to try and steer it, but it's very tricky. I'm going to try and go around the stunt track. Oh man. Yeah, it's off-road. You go off-road for more than 10 seconds, it's Doomsville. No, I've lost control of the thing already. Get back on the road or the car's going to brake. Right. Yeah, see, I've lost control, and traffic has come back to me now. And then you get a replay, which I can't sort of like get through. Yeah, right. Right, let's put me back on the road. I won't do the stunt track now because I'm already past it. I think we're in a beehive. Oh man, come on. This is the hardest game to control that I've ever known about. Not fun at all. So I think back in the day, I didn't. Oh, look at that! It'd be hard enough. It'd be hard enough if there was no other traffic on the back. Yeah. Press space to centre steering. Well, that's helpful. Thanks, Neil. I'll have to do that then. Well, that might make it a little bit easier. Yeah. Okay, I can see that centre space. Right. Got it. Right. Okay, that's going to make it a bit easier. Where were you in 1989, Neil? Oh yeah, that makes it a lot easier. Well done, you. Don't say I'm going to end up liking it now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Oh no, Nick, you got too confident there. Right, we're back on the road. 38 seconds left to the next. What was that? See, I didn't even see that car. A car which was just on a head-on collision, and I didn't even see that car at all. Graham, it is impossible to control, even with the self-centering. It's just the opposing traffic as well. Is there a car coming up there or not? No, it's a road sign. Oh man. Oh man. Very, very tricky indeed. Look, I can't get back on. There's a car there. The arcade, it's like driving through thick fog. If you can stay on the road the whole time, game over. Oh god, yeah. Thanks, Natty. Oh, you said tea. Terrific. That was like Mrs. Doyle, wasn't it? T, Father Ted, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Thanks, Natty. Thank you. Appreciated. Good. He was playing the game in 1989. That's a good version of hard. Okay, fair enough. You need to put the practice in, I suppose, then. What it needs, I think, is a mod that's going to put the colour in it for me, so you can sort of like tell the difference between the oncoming traffic and the scenery. Because for me, it just sort of like blends together there, definitely. Okay, right. Reset to centre the steering. Thank you about that. I'll try it as much as I can do. What's going on there? I don't want it on that. Hi Gary, hope you're doing well, sir. Hope you're doing well. We're hard driving. I'm struggling with it, but I've been given a few tips to centralise the steering. But what I'm finding very difficult is to separate the opponents, the other cars I'm coming from the actual scenery. Feels like I'm a little bit blind. I'll have another go. I'll have another go at trying to get round this corner for the stunt track. There is a loop to loop. See, look, I've almost stopped there. I have stopped. We've got to do a hill start now. Oh, here comes a car. There's another car. There's a barn. Is that your barn? Oh, we crashed into something. I think we crashed into someone's barn. They should put a sign up 200 metres ahead saying, "Watch out, barn ahead." Let's try and get round here. Come on, Eileen, come on, Eileen. Is that going to crash my car? No. Oh, I can't even drop down like a small distance. Yes. Yeah, so you need to put in the practice then, I think. You need to put in the practice of this. If that was a yellow car, that would stand out quite good. But it's one of those games where I try and think, how have they gone about coding this thing? Like, if you could break into the program, what would you see? It's not like at 10,5 print hard driving, is it? I mean, how do you start on this? I mean, I coded a few graphics where you basically just designing pixels on an 8x8 block. This isn't that, is it? This is something completely different. Get back on the road, I don't think I'm actually going to complete a whole lap. Oh, I've got on the road again. Oh, see, I crashed into a car. I think that car, was a DeLorean. It wasn't there a moment ago. Then it flashed through from 2015 and crashed right into it. I believe there must be posts. Oh, is that a car? No, it's a road sign. Well, you can't tell the difference between a car and a road sign. Oh, look, I should have saved this for that pub stream we're going to do. So then people could say pretty much, Nick, you're drunk. Well, I'm in the pub stream. So a big hello to everyone that's watching. It's on 52. The highest it's ever been is 61. So thank you there. Appreciated. As I try and zip my way around. Now after this we're going to play a game you might not come across unless you've seen it on the reviews before. It's Flip Flap. No, not Flip Flop. It is a pinball game. You're flipping and a flapping. Right, I think I'll have one last go. You're quite right, Scott. Like geography, I'm all over the place. So that's something good to say in a quiz. Will you cover geography? Yeah, I'm all over the place in geography. Yeah, it's how you should be. Hard drunk driving. Right, one last go to see if I improve, which I sort of like. No, I wouldn't do. So for me, it's a stinker, but it looks like for a few of you, it's quite a good game. So it's interesting, isn't it, when you have different memories about stuff, and that's what it's all about, really. It just goes to show you, if you're watching a video with someone praising the game and you hate it, or someone hates the game and you love it, it's all about different opinions at the end of the day. I try and see good things in most of the games I play. Some are a lot easier than others to see those. I try to go around this corner again. I'm afraid, sir, you failed your driving test. Why? Where did I go wrong? Well, you drove into a barn and you drove into a car and yeah. I think I need a few more lessons. Right, don't drink or drive. Save it all for the spectrum. I think I've actually gone around at least one. I think I've gone around 1 or 2 corners, haven't I? Right, but we'll just do it until I crash. I can't promise you I will crash. and then we'll yeah. Then we'll do flip flap, which I like flip flap, but you can't do all. It's got 20 tables, which is unusual for an 8-bit pinballer. But you can't get to them straight away. Right, I think this is the furthest I've got, isn't it? Oh, who put that car there? Get off the road, you road hog. That's like Roscoe Pico Train, isn't it? Roscoe Pico Train. That was a game I almost did put in the stream. Dukes of Hazzard. It's not a stinker, but it's quite close. I was going to do a TV theme when I was thinking. They've got like the Full Guy with Lee Majors, Airwolf, Dukes of Hazzard. There's quite a few there actually. Not off We the Same Pet though. Was there a game with chips? I might actually do a lap here. What am I talking about? You got no chance of doing a lap, Nick. You can't even keep it on the road as I go down this ditch. Oh, where are we? At least the windscreen always cracks in the same place. You know where the strengths are. Right, hang on. Space bar, accelerate. Got 14 seconds to go, like that song. 21 seconds to go, plus 7. Oh look, I was trying to go a bit quicker then because we was running out of time. Daisy Dukes Daisy Dukes, is that a game in itself? I know Dukes of Hazzard is. Is Daisy Dukes a game as well? And the good old boys who always up to no good. Something modern day Robin Hood. Right. You got some good car chases, didn't you, in Dukes of Hazzard? That was pretty good. Boss Hog, Roscoe Pico Train. What were the Duke boys called? Bo and Luke, Daisy Duke, Jesse. Who else? David Dickinson was in there. He was the Duke, wasn't there? I think this is a bit of a duffer. From Bargain Hunt, cheap as chips. Right. Anyway, that's my one rubbish impression quote for stream done. Let's have a look at Flip Flap, flippity flappity flippity flu. Have you seen the review of this one? If not, well here it is again. If you've seen it before, an unusual name. What I find a bit awkward about this game is the first table is a twin. It's like a twin table. You got four flippers like that, and it's just it's a bit of a brain test. Which one's which? That's that. Oh, that's it. Right. Okay. So okay, those ones. Now it's very hard at best in these 8-bit pinballers to predict where the ball's going to go because it's not natural physics. So we're on the first table. When we get a certain score, I think our target is 7,100. So keep an eye on that. If we get there, it unlocks the next table. I think on the review, I got to that table once. It gives you 2 goes to do it. If you haven't done it, well, it's just tough luck, big nose. Oh, but I found this table a little bit tough. Now, if I get the ball, that's great. If you get the ball between those 2 horizontal cyan bits, it upgrades the pop bumpers, those green things in the middle, from 20 to 50. Come on. Where's the ball going? We do not know. Other pinball games are Advanced Pinball Simulator, Micro Ball. I think there's Soccer Pinball as well. I've viewed quite a few Power Pinball. But all of them have got individual physics. And the earliest one I played is on the Atari 2600 called Video Pinball, where you actually control a square ball. Hot Shot. I'd have to have a look at that one, Paul, unless I reviewed it already. I don't recall it, but sometimes I get the names of these. I think someone in the comment section on the review said that the plunger looks like the arm of a Dalek, which is quite true. It does look a bit like a Dalek. So a Dalek is getting us off. See, we scored 3,080. We needed 7,100. So that's not quite enough. Right. Exterminate. Boom. Exterminate your balls. No jokes there. Good. Oh, come on. Let's get that thing going. Tomorrow there will be a video on the channel, if it's Wednesday, I seem to forget, It's going to be a ZX Spectrum game, a homebrew. People that are members of the channel would have already seen the video, possibly, of what that video is going to be. I constantly forget and I have to check that video every time. That's how busy I am. Right. Boom. Right, okay, but you know, I do answer comments on the older stuff as well. It's nice when you get a comment on a video that's been up for years. I think, oh, it's that video. Sometimes I've slightly forgotten it. Right, I need to stop this on gamble, I think, to get maximum points. I think. I don't think I got the maximum points. What have I got? 1,520. Well, I'm making a bit of a Horlicks of this one. Hey, my plunger's broken. Have you ever had a broken plunger? Hey, oh there we go. Right, it seems to have unbroken. We've got the man in to fix it. The plunger man. Actually, there's been we've got a new monitor. There's been no tech issues on this one. Well, there's been one tech issue that my preview window is only showing about a quarter of the screen. You tell me that you can see everything, so that's pretty good for me. Right, beep 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 beep. Oh. See, when you have two monitors on here, sometimes it gets confused what's monitor 1 and what's monitor 2. As long as they're both here and don't leave the room, I should be okay. Now, on this, as I say, it's a crying shame you can't jump to any of the 20 tables straight away, because that would have really upped the longevity of the game. But if you wait long enough after the game's finished, it does cycle through the 20. So perhaps we might do that for a bit. Boom. Right. Okay. Ooh. Oh. So really, I've got 2 balls. We've got to get to 7,100. So I need to get this ball up to what, about 5,000, something like that. Yeah. Okay. Possibly. Right. Boing. I'd love to play some Zen pinball at some time in a live stream. There's loads of good tables there. I could play that forever. Pinball tables tended to get looked at least the PS4 stuff because it's essentially a retro gaming channel, so I can understand that. But I did love playing them. I think I've got all the recent ones from Zen, apart from their last one, which includes what's that one with Rudy in Fun House, and I think there's Dr. Doodie's Amazing Ray. I think they did it also. Yeah, but yeah, I haven't actually bought that because well, funds are always a little bit tight. We've got that monitor though, so that's super cool. I can't believe it's up there. I'm looking at it. There's all sorts of stuff on there. Thank you. Says the strength of the stream is excellent. Well, that's good, isn't it? Yeah. So if I ever get to a point where people are saying it's buffering, I can look up there and think, well, it's all well. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is. Well, but it isn't today. Oh, I was so close then. I was so close. 6,003. We needed 7,100. Bad luck. Game over. Wear a pullover. Right, we'll just let that run so we can see all the 20 tables. And then I think we might have a time for another quick go. But I always say, what's my favourite game of the stream? You might have your favourite ones. I mean, I thought Operation Wolf was quite good, but I'm always a sucker for driving games. So it'd have to be Super Monaco Grand Prix or US Gold. I mean, there's a bit to perfect there. I was going around the track, not crashing a great deal, but you need to get the lines. Gloop Troops was pretty cool with the graphics it did also, and Tintin on the Moon was pretty special. I think it cycles around all the tables. I think it does. Yeah. There we go. Good night, Julie. Thanks for watching, as you generally do. Thank you very much, and have a good evening. Right, here we go. We'll cycle through the 20 tables, and I'll have another quick go. So these are tables as a kid you want to try and get to. I think there's a way of nudging the table as well. Now, I appreciate this music is a bit mad. It could do your brain in a little bit, but we'll just get through to it. It would drive you mad, wouldn't it? If you was on a fun fair and this was going round and round and round. Gumgio, Super Monaco for you as well. Yeah, well done. There's Frankenstein there. Yeah, so you know, I think they should have included, I missed the trick here, they should have included sort of like a table designer on this because, you know, as a kid, all the components are there, they're just in different positions. You could just move them all around and you would have had like a great time. Big Z Funhouse makes you think of Pat Sharp. Yeah, I suppose so, yeah. Yeah, Pat Sharp's Funhouse. God, those were the days, weren't they? Right, okay. So that's all the tables. They look pretty similar to each other. Let's have one last go to see if I can get 7,100. And then, well, either tonight or tomorrow morning, I'll schedule in the Amiga live stream for later on in the day. Probably about 7, 8 o'clock again, with hopefully, fingers crossed, Thursday starting off the Blundering series, which is going to be Brutal Sports Football. Yes, okay. So, yeah, sorry about that, Big C. That tune, you don't want that playing in your brain for a while. So let's try and forget that. Should have put this at the beginning. So I've got 215 points. Hooray! Come on, let's just get to 7,100. 7,100. Go. You never know where the ball's going to go. It's complete and utter random. It is complete random. I don't know if there's any skill to this or not, or it's just luck. If I do very well, it's skill. If I don't do very well, it's complete and utter luck. You know those games? Yeah. Right, get up there. Oh, I forgot to get those other ones working. Oh dear. Right, 1,003 on the first ball. Would that be enough if I did that through everyone? Right. Okay. Boof. He's buffed it. Oh, I want to get through that blue portal thing, which I did a few times in the review. Oh, why is it draining? That ball drain is not great. Right, hang on a minute. Right. We need one ball where we get loads and loads of points. This is probably one of the most basic games we finished on. Well, I don't know if you can remember that far back. It seems a while ago now. A Galaxian by Atari Soft in 1984. Played that a bit early on, didn't we? That was pretty good. Well, for the era. I don't think you could charge 60 quid for it like they do with modern games. 60 quid for a game? No way, Jose. 60 quid for a game. God, that's more than a week of my shopping. How many pot noodles can get for 60 quid? Yeah. Diddly, but you can't destroy aliens with a pot noodle, can they? Which I'm probably reminded. Can you destroy aliens with a pot noodle? That bomb by a bad boy is pretty violent, isn't it? Maybe you could do. Maybe you could do. Bang. Hey, diddly. I'm quite looking forward to the Sunday stream now, he says, without knowing if he's got time to do it. Fingers crossed. I just need to work like crazy throughout the week with other stuff I need to do. I need to tidy the house. I need to do something for work, some online course, and you know, you can't neglect the house, because if you're living in a pigsty, eventually it's gonna have an effect on you. And you think, hang on a minute, what's going on? You want to live somewhere clean and stuff. Ooh, whoa. Right now. I did apply for an additional job in the week, early hours as a cleaner for a couple of hours to try and boost things, but I haven't heard back. So I'm thinking that maybe they looked at my CV and think, why has he applied for that for? But you know, I would have taken it. People shouldn't prejudge. It was just a few extra hours. What's going on there? Oh no! All right, it's run out of power there. A job's a job, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's just you know. Bills equal this, money I need to get in equals that, and it's just your way of doing it. I think I prefer 2 part-time jobs rather than 1 full-time job. Well, YouTube is a part-time job as well. That's good. Right. Oh, so technically I'm at work, but you know, we're having fun. We're having fun. What's the score? 5-8, 5-8. This is the last ball. No, don't. Come on, let's get some points. Oh no. We was almost there. One more attempt. Right, this is our last attempt. 5 balls, and then that'll be the end of the stream, I think, looking at the time. We might overrun it ever so slightly. Hopefully the ball just gets lost up the top there. Come on. And then do those ones. Now do these ones. Oh, come on. Why isn't it going... I need it to go through that blue bit there. It wants to go through. It's mucking about doing it. Oh. No. Oh. Oh dear. Was it no? Oh dear. This isn't a good enough score to get there. We need some crazy ball work here. That oh dear, that wasn't crazy ball work. If only there was a jackpot we can get. The flippers are quite fat, aren't they? They're quite flat flippers, like Flipper the dolphin when his TV work dried up and he started spending his money on fish and stuff. He kept out of training. Neil, you say you can do anything with a pot noodle. That's good. I was thinking of maybe of keeping the empty containers and making a new set of earphones. I think that'd be quite good. Bit of string from one to the other. I like all the flavoured pot noodles, but I can't stomach those Bombay bad boys. They are super hot, aren't they? I mean, I thought they was quite hot, and then I put the sauce in it, and that sauce was like, I don't know, like rocket fuel. I was actually crying. I was, but maybe I'm just some sort of like wimpo. You definitely need some sort of beer with it. Right, oh dear, 2008, I don't think I'm going to get to the second table here, folks, unless this last ball of the stream, unless that does something crazy. Oh, it's not doing something crazy, it's going to... Oh, it's bad luck, game over. It's a crazy night. Yeah, I'm not controlling it with an aftertouch, Paul. But I wish I was. It's going around a bit crazily, like the Force would do. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the stream. It was another fun 2 hours, wasn't it? It always goes by super fast. Tech held together okay. I could see more of the chat there, so that's great. I keep an eye on what you are saying and conversations going on. So that's a big plus for tomorrow. If you're around, there'll be a Commodore stream tomorrow, which I'll schedule in tomorrow via Twitter. So if you want to know when that is, keep an eye on the channel, subscribe, or hit the bell, or just see the Twitter stream, because it'll probably be on there as well as an alert. So yeah, have a great evening, everyone, and hope I've eased your stress a bit. If you're feeling stressy, if you're going through a good spell, not feeling any stress at all, well, I hope you've had a good time as well. Okay, so till next time, take great care of yourself. I'll leave this running for about a minute or so while I type in my goodbyes in the chat box. So next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye. You've been great. Thank you for stopping by. It's always appreciated, because there's always a chance where I might start on there's no one there at all. So thanks to the super chats and the support. And yeah, I think I said goodbye, but I'll say it again. Have a great evening. Bye, folks. Bye.